What's the Not Your Finest Hour podcast? What is that all? I mean, I've heard stories.
Not Our Finest Hour podcast. I'll have to check out one of these days when I get a minute to listen to it. I've been told it's not for everyone. Just the general reviews I hear on it. It has been getting really good reviews.
And I've never personally listened to it, but I have heard it's not for everyone.
I listened to the Not Our Finest Hour podcast. Just great podcast. I've really enjoyed that.
I'm not endorsing anything. From what Caleb told me, he said, don't endorse anything unless you listen to it first.
I do once in a while listen in, and it's a lot of fun. But I do got to be careful. It is not for everyone.
Caleb Allman is always dropping nugs that it's one of the most value-added shows out there.
Of course, through all the Not Our Finest Hour, you guys poking fun at so much different stuff is absolutely killer.
I don't feel any oppression tonight. In fact, I feel very free. Not Our Finest Hour podcast. Thanks for being here.
I'm Interlock in, and I wouldn't fucking miss the Not Our Finest Hour podcast for nothing.
Welcome to the beginning of the podcast. We are inching ever closer, week by week, to the National Heavy Equipment Show in Toronto, Canada, April 23rd and 24th, where we will be recording live. And you will have your chance to see Chad's Diet Coke. You will have.
I've never seen my Diet Coke.
It's looking rough. I'm going to be honest. Like, it's been in my truck for so long, it's starting to fade. You know, like you see a bottle of Diet Coke that's been in a river for a while and it's faded from the sun and the bottles look. That's what your Diet Coke's looking. It's looking rough, man. Honestly, it's rough, but it's there. It's still
gonna start
unopened.
to eat through the can.
It's still unopened. It could blow up in my truck. And I am running a personal risk driving around with this Diet Coke that it could explode in my face at any time.
Maybe that's what you deserve for holding the thing hostage for so long. I can't believe we made it through the winter, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it froze and unfroze a lot. Like maybe it went into deep freeze for a while and then it unfroze. I mean, that Diet Coke has been on a journey. It's got a lot of kilometers on it. That Diet Coke has been to Sault Ste. Marie 2 or 3 times. It's been to London. It's been all over the place.
The real me hasn't even been to Sault Ste. Marie.
Your Diet Coke has. Your Diet Coke has. Chad, I saw you fired up at the church today.
Yeah, we started. We were out there today, slinging it behind schedule from day fucking one. Like, I showed up and the guys were regrading in front of the steps and stuff. And they're like, we'll see if we can get this done by the end of the day. I said, well, there's no fucking doubt about it because I'm here now. And apparently this is what I'm doing today. Slinging brick with you guys. So, in typical beginning of the year fashion, I thought it would go super smooth and super easy and super fast. And of course it didn't.
Why did you think that?
Because you forget. No matter how long you've been doing this, you forget how long shit takes. All the time.
Fair.
And
yeah.
Like, yeah, all the cuts will go back exactly the way they came out. No, they don't. No, they fucking don't. Not on a 30-year-old brick job, I'll tell you that. Fuck me.
I saw a couple of your videos today, and there was like a pile of cuts in the corner, and I'm like, someone's gonna regret that motherfucking decision. You get those cuts, you got to pull them out and line them up exactly where they used to be. The pile of them sitting there, I was like, whew.
They were all lined up like on top of the planters and on top of the steps and shit like that. And I came in after the fact, right? So guess whose job it was to fucking put that mosaic back together? Well, that's me. Because they're grading and shit, and I'm doing everything, you know, like I'm grading.
Is the church really opening tomorrow? Why is the church opening tomorrow?
It's not opening tomorrow, but they have mass every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday.
Oh, do they? I have no idea. I'm not a churchgoer.
Me either, but
I thought you only went on Sunday morning.
No. My God, not these people. They're devout. They're all about it, man.
Cornwall's all about church.
So they go 3 days a week?
4, right?
Oh,
Monday,
4.
Wednesday, Friday,
Wow.
Sunday.
I don't know. Actually show up 4 days a week?
They must.
Do you have to go all the days, or you just got to go one day? What are the rules?
I don't know. They asked me if I was Catholic. I said, unfortunately not.
Unfortunately.
Well, that was before they gave me the job.
No, okay.
Um,
Where did you find this illustrious work?
one of the GCs recommended us for it, and honestly, great job to get started. There's no mud. You can almost
Mm.
do it any time, other than when the bricks are frozen together, like they were yesterday morning. Um,
Or did you try it yesterday morning and failed?
yeah, we tried yesterday morning, and it was -7 in the night, right? So
Yeah.
everything frozen cock stiff. So, and we're like, okay, we'll put a price in to lift like the whole thing, pooched, right? But obviously the church can't afford to lift and relay the whole thing. So
Okay, you guys talk. This is my kid, so I'm gonna silence myself. However, I do that. Oh, there's the mute button. Continue talking.
so we put in a price to lift and relay 500 square feet of potentially, I don't know, 2,000, 2,500 square feet or something, right? And I told the guy in charge of the church's money, I guess, that we can do this 500-ish square feet, but as soon as you stop, that's where shit's gonna get ugly
Yeah.
and puddle and all this stuff, right? Like, so I can do a great job for the stuff that's relayed, but then the stuff outside of the job zone is gonna look like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
All the time.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. Get it. You get it until you see it, And then then what? Because we're spent, and the 500 square feet that we allowed to do it is spent. So I don't know hopefully it never comes to that because we've had the conversation ahead of time, but
Yeah.
you're just pushing water around with partial lift and relays. Like,
I know. I don't even do partial lift and relays anymore. It's either the whole thing or none of it.
uh,
I won't even
in my
touch it.
in my quest to stomp out everyone else, this is one of the things that I have to do, right? I have to take this where I have to eat. I have to feed the machine,
Yeah.
whether it's junk food
Yeah.
or
The problem with partial is also like fitting in those cuts
yeah.
because the grade might not be the exact same that as it was originally graded. So now you're dealing with the angles of the pavers going in and them being off and taking more space up. I've dealt with all that. I'm sure
There's
you guys have
30
too.
My
30 years of
my
lateral creep in this job, right?
Yeah.
So getting lines to line back up, you're lifting so much more than you anticipated
Hmm.
just to get things, especially like around a fucking stair, around a corner and shit, where two big pieces match up.
Yeah.
I
It's
was watching you do that today, and I I thought to myself, there's going to be some disappointment when this is completed and the bill comes due.
well, no,
Because
there's no extra
unless you
bill, right?
no, but I meant disappointment, and they're going to look at the work you've completed and be disappointed at the outcome. No matter how much you say to them, this is what's going to happen if you don't lift at all, they don't believe you. They think there's
I'm pretty
magic
sure
that
it's
you're going
even
to
in the quote.
perform. I don't, they could read it and they still won't believe it. This is just my personal experience.
Oh, I
I've had the
Whenever
same
anyone asks me to
experience.
do a partial lift and relay,
yeah.
people think that it will look brand new. And I'm like, the point you were pointing out, going, water is going to pool right here because I stopped lifting it. I was like, yeah, he's fucking right. And that spot right there is going to get him not paid. It doesn't matter what he told them, what he said to them, what he put in the quote. These people thought you were lying or joking. You're Mr. Funny Haha. That's going to pool if you don't lift it all. Oh, that guy's funny haha. He's like a clown dancing around, telling us that his lift and relay is going to puddle. And then when it does puddle, they're like, hey, that's puddling, man. What the fuck? What the
Yeah.
fuck, bro?
I I hope I got ahead of the problem by explaining it. I think I even put it in the quote. Um, I said we can lift and relay 500 square feet. Anything more than that is going to be this much a square foot. Okay? So I'm happy to do more, but bend and spread because we need more money at that point. But
Yes.
the guy showed up and everything. I don't think we're gonna poly sand it. I think we're gonna whatever dry like whatever other kind of sand you can use. I guess it doesn't make sense to poly sand it.
Get some sand from like the
Blasting sand or something.
get some sand from some play sand from the Home Depot. It's been drying out in the bag.
It's been drying out in the
Kiln dried.
yeah, kiln dried sand.
Kiln
Just
dried play sand
something.
in the
I'd like
rain tomorrow.
yeah, we're not working there tomorrow. We coned it off and stuff because we got to the point where all the cuts were not going back in, and I'm just like, it was 4 o'clock. Everybody was sore and tired from their first day of physical labor in months. Um, we're just like, we can't do a great job on this right now at 4 o'clock. Whenever the church has a roast beef dinner coming up at 4:30, and the saw is going to be scaring people
Don't
off.
want to disappoint the roast beef dinner.
Yeah.
Could you smell the roast beef wafting out of the church while you were working?
No. No, but the cook comes out. He's in the front. He's like, "Oh, make
This
sure
is
it's
some
green
kind of
side
fucking
up."
church.
Yeah, I don't know why they have it. The cook comes out and says, "Make sure it's green side up." It's like, "You fucking moron. This is brickwork. It's not even sod."
He thought he was funny, haha.
Yeah, he
He
did
saw you
think.
dancing around trying to explain the puddles like a clown and said,
Yeah.
I'm going to come out and be funny, haha, too.
No, that was a
Green
different.
side up, bitches.
You fucking what a guy.
He
So
went inside, said, I'm basically Eddie Murphy. Look how funny I am. I yelled green side up at those guys.
yeah. So now I got to
They should
bring in.
give him his own Netflix series.
I got to bring in more brick to fix where these fucking cuts aren't matching back up. Like that.
Whenever I did the roast and relay, I always quoted a new soldier course.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work if you're only lifting part of it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And
If
that's
you're only lifting part of it, because I was watching you going, Chad should put a soldier course in there along those curved steps because that's going to be super fucked. And then I was like, oh yeah, he's only lifting part of it. Oh, Chad is super fucked.
yeah.
It's
I'm gonna throw in a row of gray 4x8s right in front of the row of gray 8x8s and say this is the best we could do. It was so pooched. We lifted way more than we were supposed to. You're welcome. Like it's safe now, you know. Um, what more can you ask for?
a
Pave
roast
it.
beef dinner.
A roast beef dinner. No. Everybody
Are they at least
was
going to give you some roast beef sandwiches tomorrow, like leftovers?
well, I don't think we're gonna go back tomorrow. It's supposed to rain a lot. Um, but everybody was so ill-equipped at work today. Like all the tools were there and everything, but nobody brought enough water or food, you know? Like you forgot how taxing this is on the body. And I didn't even want to do it at all, but as a business owner, like I didn't wake up today and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna fucking sling brick all day." But I did it. And honestly, I feel great for doing it. I'm sore, but
Your face is red. You got
yeah,
something.
I got it was the first sunny day in all of Cornwall in since God knows when.
November.
Yeah, probably. Um, I felt great. I was running with the bricks and good attitude and like I was just happy to be out there doing something
All that
again,
you could bring a
feeling
good
my
attitude.
self-worth come back. You know, it's like been a long winter, man. And we've seen everybody else on Instagram's been the American guy's been working for the last 2 months, you know. Here I am, hole in the bucket, nothing coming in, and I finally get the chance to make a bit of money. You know, that's a great. It was great. For
We
all the
were.
shit, it was great.
I was hoping we'd be able to start on Monday, like coming Monday, but the new yard's not ready yet. So, and then this is the only nice day this week, and this is the day the guys were in first aid training.
Oh, first
And
aid.
I'm like, this is I made a story about it that this is the truth of landscaping. If you need fantastic fucking weather, if you need weather that absolutely crushes it like the perfect weather for a wedding or something, and you're a landscape contractor, just book your guys into some training. And if
Yeah.
you have a day when you desperately need to get something done that it's absolutely vital it gets completed, that'll be the day it rains. That is the life of landscape contraction. Your face is so red, it looks like Mike has you on a filter.
Sorry.
Oh, I think it's great.
Fuck.
That's a working man's face right there.
You know how I know I work today? Because I'm trying to input passwords with my fingerprint. I have a fingerprint reader, so you don't have to type it in anymore. That's an Apple thing, whatever. It's on your
My computer uses my face.
Well, mine uses mine uses my fingerprint, but it doesn't work anymore. I've been holding brick all day. It rubbed off my fingerprint on day one. I got to work, put the gloves on. All the other workers had the gloves on. Not even 30 seconds, I said, I can't wear these. They came off and I fucking raw dogged it all day. I can't wear brick gloves unless it's cold out. But now I can't get into any of my fucking accounts for anything. The password is for
This
that.
wasn't part of the plan.
Wasn't part of the plan.
You needed a beautiful set of goat skin driving gloves from Forcefield. Let me tell you, when you need to get a robust grip on something, it's almost like they're so thin and so supple. It's almost like skin to skin contact.
I have 3 pairs of Forcefield gloves in the truck. None are thin goatskin gloves. They're all.
You should put in a request.
Gauntlet gloves that go halfway up your arm, or winter gloves that don't let you feel the brick.
These soft and supple.
I need the
goat skin Forcefield gloves.
Foreskin gloves, eh?
Interestingly, Forcefield sent us a box of stuff, which was really nice of them, and they let the girls pick out some stuff, women, girls, whatever, Cody and Christy, because they make a lot of stuff for women, right? So I said, pick some stuff out, and they picked some stuff out. Andrew, it was the winter. Andrew picked out some gloves. I picked out some gloves, and I picked out this 5X vest, black. Well, they said we'll send you a black and gold 5X vest, and I said perfect, because after the winter, I don't know if I will get into 5X. It'll be tight. So I made this video about squeezing into the 5X vest, and then how it has so many pockets for all my cigar stuff, right? I posted it. It did okay. I made them a partner on it. I made them a partner on it, and then they messaged me, and they said, "Hey, do you mind if we make this into an ad?" I said, "Sure. I don't care. What could happen if you make this into an ad?" Well, like, the video now has like 15,000 views or something. I don't know how much they paid to push this ad, but there is a lot of people watching my fat ass try to squeeze into a 5X vest currently, while I'm swearing and talking about how there's a lot of pockets for smoking paraphernalia. I'm like, I don't know if this sells vests. I want to know if
I
they
think
sold
it
any
does,
vests.
though. I think you're not going to sell a suit that way, but I think a safety vest for sure.
Maybe. I was talking about how they take care of us bigger guys at Forcefield. This isn't the kind of affliction that affects you guys. I am just like a huge person. I don't fucking fit anywhere. I'm awkward. People constantly bump into me. People bump into me in places and they're like, "Oh, I'm really sorry." I'm like, "Yeah, don't worry, man. I'm just huge standing here." People bump into me like a fucking pylon. Like, don't worry about it. My personal space is constantly being invaded because my personal space is so fucking big that it's just constantly invaded. So, yeah. So now a video of me trying to squeeze into a 5X vest, which did honestly fit a little bit tight, but not super tight. So I think I did okay. If I had gone to go to the 6X or the 7X, I think that's time for a real thought process for an awakening with your life. So
5X is the ceiling.
5X is the ceiling, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I also had this problem where I kept waking up at night because my feet were cold. I think because I have unchecked diabetes and I don't have great circulation. So I did solve that problem too. I found a really good pair of fuzzy socks and I put them on. And I was like, great. Now my feet aren't cold anymore. I don't have this fucking unchecked diabetes anymore. It's fucking great. Just put these socks on. Some people go to the doctors, but I am a problem solver. I don't need doctors to solve my fucking problems. I'll just get some furry socks.
Yeah.
Work fucking great.
Canadian healthcare would be appreciative of you not going to the doctors.
Oh, if I went to Canadian healthcare with the amount of problems I have, they'd just give me MAID.
Yeah, for sure they would.
They just made me out of here, made me right
For
out of the
sure.
fucking country.
Yeah, definitely. Um,
My favorite text message was today was from Mike. You guys make it seem like it's really bad here, and I'm starting to believe you. Like, yeah, Mike, it's fucking terrible here. This is a terrible place, Mike. A terrible, terrible place. Like, it's fucking
yeah,
awful here.
not good.
The most right wing lunatic right wing MP in the country just walked across the floor and joined the Liberal Party. And not only did she do that, like 4 days ago, she was screaming about four crossers and how Mark Carney was a fucking idiot. And then she walked across the floor, and it's like, not only is it disturbing that she did that, and obviously it says something about her character. If she was, I get some of these people that were like, you know, left-leaning conservatives that might have crossed the floor, because Carney is a pretty right-leaning liberal, right? Like, so I get that some of these people will be like, oh, but this was the most craziest right-wing MP in the country. This woman is a lunatic. She's everything about you could say about right-wing conservatives. And first, it's disturbing that she suddenly had a change of heart and went across the floor after calling the prime minister a fucking moron 3 days ago. It's even more disturbing that the liberals are like, yes, come join us, pro-lifer, person that believes in therapy where you can beat the gayness out of people. Come join the Liberal Party. We welcome all here. We welcome. And then Carney's going off, we're going to crazily value her opinion. I'm like, what? I'm bringing forth like anti-abortion bills, Carney? That's what you're going to value her fucking opinion on? And I'm like, this is now way past any form of democracy. It's literally just power grab. They haven't revealed how much she got paid yet.
One day, maybe we'll.
Next couple days, there's people doing deep dives, and I'm sure it'll all come
There's
out
got to be.
How much she got paid. Yeah,
Mario's probably.
although she's also a fucking lunatic, so maybe she didn't get paid anything. She just woke up and was like, "Fuck it, I'm going over there. I can convince them. I can convince them that all my lunatic right wing policies are okay." She's like one of the people that was at one of the conservative conventions. She dressed up like death and gave a speech about how the Liberal Party must die. She ran to be the leader of the Conservative Party against Pierre Poilievre.
Oh, well, I'm losing faith in the whole thing.
Yeah. We don't live. I would say that we'll probably never have another real election in this country ever.
I'm doing what I can to facilitate leaving. Not anytime soon, but we're going eventually.
Yeah. I can't picture myself living here for the rest of my life.
Agreed.
Like, I can't even fathom an existence where I stay in this country for the rest of my life.
It doesn't.
Like, maybe for a bit more, because to be fair, like, this country's only gone like, this country was way better when Trudeau and Jagmeet Singh were running it. I had more confidence in those two guys. Those two guys, if you follow the metrics, like all the metrics that matter to a country, those two guys did a significantly better job by any countable metric than Mark Carney. Minus Brookfield getting a lot of huge investments from the country. That's one metric that's gone way up. But like, it's crazy. He has way higher unemployment, higher deficit. Look. He did announce he's giving $5 billion to the Atlantic provinces for healthcare, which will probably be squandered by consultants and management and never actually get to the people who need the healthcare. But I was like, man, couldn't that 5 billion have done more work in Ukraine? How the fuck can you send 5 billion to the Atlantic provinces? It's so disrespectful to the country of Ukraine.
Yeah.
They should have got that 5 billion.
Well, I'm sure they got it a share.
Oh, they got billions before, and now Chrystia Freeland's in charge of all the money over there, so that's probably good.
My God. Do they need any landscaping work down there?
Where in Ukraine?
Yeah.
Brookfield got all the big rebuilding contracts. I think they got 20 billion in reconstruction contracts in Ukraine.
I don't think it's ready to be reconstructed yet. The war's not over.
I don't know.
Our
It's
focus has just
obviously not.
shifted.
It's obviously not the war anyone cares about anymore.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Care about the war that's putting our gas prices up.
That war I definitely care about.
Yeah.
And then it was supposed to be over. There was like the Strait of Hormuz was opening. It's all the war is over. And then Israel just says, yeah, fuck that ceasefire and starts killing children again. I'm like, perfect. That's fucking great. That'll keep the strait open and get gas prices down. Way to go, Israel. Way to murder some more children. Like, fuck,
Don't
man.
don't they know that I have signed jobs that I can't increase the fucking margins on? My
I don't
fuel
think
bill,
Israel cares.
well, obviously they don't, but I care. I can't claw that money back now.
No, you cannot. No.
You try and tell fucking Tomlinson that you need a surcharge for fuel. How do you think
It's
that
not
goes?
happening.
No.
I put up my bin prices $5 and got shit tons of grief.
I I got a couple more bin
I
clients.
got the most grief from a guy who and the biggest job he's ever done with me was 2 bins. Like, bro, the biggest job you've ever done with me in 4 years is 2 fucking bins, and you're running about $5 a bin. What are you fucking talking about? It's $10. And then he said that it was fucking because he couldn't get a coffee and a donut.
He's
I was
got bigger
robbing him.
problems.
I
And
was robbing him of simple life's pleasures.
pass it on to the client. What would the software say? Pass it on to the client.
That's what the software always says.
What does his software say? Does he not have a software? 'Cause
I
I
have
can
no
recommend
idea.
one. We have a partner on this podcast with a great software.
Solid
I
one.
sent him someone, and that person tried to use the PK discount and got denied.
It got well, I told him it was an increase in price.
Fair.
It's about 1.5 times. And he said that he didn't want to use it then.
I told him, tell him, ask for the PK discount. And then you denied it and told him it was actually an increase. On a
Uh,
really good note, we had an ad out on Indeed. We are looking for an experienced um, landscaper, someone with grading and interlock sort of person, because Bill is very strong on many of the other aspects, but when it comes to like fine grade and that kind of stuff, it's not his gig. It's not mine either, so I don't, no harm, no foul. He and we had a whole bunch of like sort of useless people apply. And then we had one guy apply. We emailed him. He had a lot of qualifications. It says clearly in our ad we're in Whitby. We told him where the yard was, and he was like, "Oh, well, you're going to give me a company truck, right?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't think you're the right match." So then this other guy applied, and he is shutting his company down, and he's been doing it on his own for a long time, and so he wants to, 15, 16 years he's been working for himself, and he wants a bit of a break from it. He's burned out. I talked to him for half an hour. Seems like a great guy. So I'm meeting him for coffee on Sunday. I feel like this guy has great potential. I mean, actually, this is like the first time I've been like really excited about. He's such a nice person. He was nice on the phone. I'm like, I feel like something's gonna happen here to fuck the situation up.
yeah.
Did you know him before? Was he a contractor in the
No,
area? No.
he works in Whitby and stuff, but he didn't know who I was, and I'd never heard of him. So, which honestly is pretty fucking rare.
We should interview him live on the podcast.
Wow.
Yeah, that'll be solid. Let's do that.
I think that's what ruins it for you.
I'm already recording everyone that I work with and posting it on YouTube. So
Uh,
we did gain 15 subscribers this week though.
wow.
So
Solid.
and for me, yeah, we're up to 635.
Right on.
We're crushing it. Whenever I look at that, I say that's better than 0.
Absolutely.
Well, it's actually better than 634.
Mhm.
Unless your favorite number is 4.
So we hired that guy a couple weeks ago. I think we talked about it, right?
Yeah.
And I had asked him before he
Oh, this is the guy that needed the letter.
yeah, he got his letter. Um I said, "Do you have your working
Is
at
the
height?"
letter a taboo topic now?
No. You
Oh,
can
you
talk
kind
about
of
it if
said
you
it out
want. I
of,
just thought it was dead.
oh, you kind of said it out of the side of your mouth, like don't mention the letter.
Oh
Said
no.
it kind of quiet, looked away from the
No.
microphone.
The letter's done. I haven't heard. So either he got the apartment or he didn't, but the
Okay.
letter went through. Nobody
So is he
called
there
me.
today?
No, because we're at a skeleton crew right now of I mean, this is the only nice day all week and all of next week, so we don't need to call everybody back just yet. Um,
Well, don't you
but
worried
this,
you'll feel left out?
well, he's not the only one that would be left out. There's 5 guys sitting at home still.
How many guys
There's
did you call back?
3. Um,
I feel kind of sad for him.
I think he'll be just fine. He's still collecting his EI or whatever, like just leave it for now.
I still feel sad. He wants to be part of the team.
Some guys don't
He's,
want to
get,
be called back yet.
he's getting denied.
Well, let
Oh,
me.
I have one guy I called back for 3 days, and it's yesterday last because the 2 guys went to fucking first aid or whatever the fuck they were doing, whatever training course, and the third guy came out of his car last night. He's like, "Do you need me tomorrow?" I said, "No." He's like, "What about Friday?" I went, "No." He's like, "Fuck yeah!" Got in his car and drove off like a wild man. I
Yeah,
was like,
some guys just aren't ready yet.
He's like, "I
Um,
put in 3 days this week. I'll be ready for 5 next."
yeah.
Anyways,
Get back in it. But so I asked the guy before our interview ended, I said, "Do you have your working at heights?" He goes, "No, but the union is giving it to us next week or whatever." I said, "Okay, fine, take it with them." I get a call or a text message yesterday or the day before. He goes, "Hey man, uh, the union canceled working at heights. Do you know where I can take it?" Fuck. We just fucking the whole crew just fucking took it. There was 20 of us in the fucking room. I would have paid
yeah,
for it and everything.
and you scheduled the guy, didn't you? Like it was your trainer.
I didn't schedule the new guy, but we
No, but
scheduled.
you
Yeah,
brought you and your partner brought the trainer
yeah,
in.
we were out the
Yeah.
trainer in. So what's one more? I would have paid the $180 or whatever it was. But now this guy has
The
no
trainer
fucking work.
charged you per person?
I think so.
That's fucked.
I don't know how it works. I just
If
know
you
I have
come
a.
for one, it's the same course as if you come for 10.
Yeah, I don't know, but
Anyways,
they all
continue the
have.
story.
Maybe it's a government fee that they have to pay or something because we all have to
Probably.
have cards and shit and so now this guy has no fucking working at heights. The only one on the crew. And he asked me if I knew where I can get him fucking working at heights. You had the opportunity to do it with us, but you said you were getting it elsewhere. So now what the fuck do you do?
Well, if you want to bring him on commercial sites, you have to have him at least registered for the Working at Heights course. If you can prove he's registered, they'll allow him on site.
Where? I don't know who does this course.
I don't know. Message Kelly. She registers all our guys.
But the
She
problem
registers
is,
me. Do you want me
we
to send you
literally
Kelly's number?
all just did this. We all just did this.
I feel like this guy's not off to a great start.
No, no. So
What do you give the over-under on this guy making it through a month?
I don't know. With my crew, I don't know. I don't know. It'll be a it'll be a story every week. I'll tell you that. I'm sure of it. You know.
Have you ever
So
thought about like just getting this guy in, maybe getting him in, getting him working with the guys like on a day like today instead of abandoning him at home so he can just adjust to the crew?
no,
Like sometimes it's not about, it's more about the camaraderie of team building together,
The culture.
culture building. Yeah.
I told you all we don't have that. We don't have. Everybody wants to talk like their fucking landscape company is full of friends and they all hang out all the time and they fucking go to barbecues together and shit. I'm telling you, this is not the way the fucking things work for us. It's not. Like, oh, did you take them out for lunch on Friday? What the fuck? Are you serious? No.
One thing we never talked about at the end of last year, which we usually talk about, is did you guys take your guys out to a year-end party or anything?
No, they still can't get along. I was
So we had
fucking
a
nervous.
party.
I was
No,
walking on
sorry.
eggshells, having them all in the same room for safety training. You think I'm going to take them out to a restaurant with alcohol? I'm not doing that.
Do you think that as the owner of the company, it's just part of your job to walk on eggshells when everyone's in the same room, or you should be able to say, fuck you guys. If you can't get along, get the fuck out of here.
I wish I could say that, but I have bills every month and a mortgage to pay. And what I think is a successful company otherwise to run, you know, it's a
So
balancing act.
you're willing to have a little bit of self-humiliation to make the whole thing work.
I'm not humiliated.
Well, you're walking on eggshells.
So yes, I'm uncomfortable sometimes.
So, okay, that's a better. Oh, I like that word better. You're willing to sacrifice your own personal comfort in order for the company to function instead of sacrificing their personal comfort, which I'm okay with. I'm not saying I don't do it too. I'm just saying that out loud.
People do a lot of things for money,
Fair.
and this is one of the things that I can bear doing
Okay.
to make this work, you know?
Yeah.
Is it perfect? Absolutely not. But I don't think fucking landscape AI is gonna fix it. You know, like I don't think landscape therapy for all
Why
the
do you think it
workers is
won't?
gonna,
Why do you think it won't fix it?
because these guys aren't receptive to it.
They're not receptive to AI.
They're not
Do you
receptive
think
to
if you had more
any
team
outside
meetings,
influence,
do
I
you think
think.
if you had more team meetings,
Maybe some guys are willing, you know, some guys aren't. I'm still of the mindset that we have an old school
one of my
construction
favorite
company.
posts this week was from one of the Leanscaper influencers who had previously been pushing meetings so fucking hard. More meetings, more meetings, more meetings. If you think you don't have the time for the meetings, you don't understand the value of the meetings. Since we started having these meetings, the company has just taken off meetings, meetings, meetings. This week posted, yeah, the meetings have really dropped off. I haven't been doing the meetings. Like, yeah, because there's no time for these fucking meetings. Got to get back in the meetings habit. I'm like, no, got to get in the habit of getting work done. Anyways, I just thought it was funny that the meetings were fine and dandy until the season started and there was work to be fucking done. And all of a sudden the meetings dropped right fucking off.
The meetings
I
are
will
a
get,
preparation, right? They're a preparation for the work being done.
did you use the Connect Team app today to schedule your people?
No, I won't tell you why. Actually, I'll write it in the thing.
I think, Chad, you should take your entire team out on a bonding retreat. Take them to the cottage that you have.
Uh,
Put them all
no,
up in one area.
no, some of them
Is
aren't going
there
to work.
is there sides to it, or is there two people that don't like each other and the rest of them don't care, or is a bunch of people on one person's side and one person on the other person's side? Is there a divide?
Is no. There's just two crews that honestly, there's one guy who fucking makes it miserable for everybody else. And that's it in the whole company. The rest can get along. But the one guy is also a phenomenal worker. So
Do you think there's a possibility that although he's a phenomenal worker, that he's holding you back from hiring other phenomenal workers and you could have 10 or 15 phenomenal workers instead of just him because people don't want to work with him and they leave?
potentially. But
I'm not saying that's true.
if
I'm just putting it
I
out there as a
found I just don't put them with him. He can work with one or two, sometimes three other guys that have been with him since the start. But anyone else is a different crew, different job. You see him for 15 minutes in the morning. And that's sometimes all you can take. But once they're away from each other, all is good. And both crews are productive.
Hmm.
I don't know. Is this the right way to run a business? I don't know, because I don't have the AI for $700 a month telling me how to do it.
I don't know if there is a right or wrong way to run a business. There's just a way to run it.
Well, there's definitely a wrong way to run a business because those guys all go tits up.
Yeah, but you can go bankrupt doing all the right things.
True. But I think it's
Like
harder. Don't make it easier.
when the bank of your country announces that you're living in a failed state, like, you know,
I think there are signs before you get there.
that you're running a bad business.
You know that your country is going to go tits up, and so is your business.
Well, our country's already bankrupt 1,000 times over, or trillions of times over, or whatever the deficit is. You're
Well,
like if you're running a massive deficit as a country, you're bankrupt. People are just lending you money to prop up your country.
yeah, but I mean,
I think the US has
it,
a bigger problem with that.
I don't think that means anything on our scale, at least. You know, they're not going to call in all the debts and then all of a sudden, the aliens own everything.
China,
China, whatever. Well, they're aliens, right?
I don't know. I've never been there.
Well, they're not of American. They're not American, so they're alien to America.
I see. I see. You're saying
Not
they're.
actual
Are,
fucking green aliens.
I see what you're saying.
That used to be an accepted term. I guess
Yes.
it's not anymore. They just call them illegals now.
Trump ushered that in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he ushered it in.
Um, yeah.
You guys getting leads coming in? I
Uh,
saw PK your new website.
you have a
Oh,
new
did you?
website?
Yeah.
I want to see your new website. Is it live?
Yeah.
A post popped
Well,
up in
there's
my Sorry, go ahead, PK.
a post popped up where?
A post popped up on my Facebook page of a contractor group that I'm not a part of, so I don't know why it popped up, but it's in a city in Ontario, and it was a contractor group, but an anonymous person posted, obviously a homeowner, asking why there's such a range for their 500 square foot patio quote from $11,000 up to $20,000. And the amount of contractors that posted, "Hey, we can give you a better rate. Hey, we can quote the project. Hey," it's like
Oh my God.
sharks smelling blood in the water.
What does this have to do with my website?
No, I was just asking if you guys have leads coming in because obviously it seems like other contractors are
Yeah, it's
going
like
for whatever comes up.
every time I see a post from a homeowner in my city or the next city over or something, it's like fucking contractors are just swarming the post. Like, I can give
Yeah.
you a quote. I'm like, these are not the kind of people you want to be seeing. You know, like these are not the type of clients that are going to be quality clients for you. But fucking spend your time, man. Spend your fucking time so I don't have to. You know, like whatever, whatever. I
We've had some jobs that we bid. I bid a residential job for a friend of mine, um, and I think it's going to close, so that's good. Excited about that.
I bid one for my high school English teacher. She's in charge of a trust building or something, beautiful old historic building, and I had to put together the landscape quote with the landscape designer that was okay, but they gave me their business card, and it's one of those homemade business cards. Have you seen these? Like you printed them out on your computer and
Yeah.
cut them with a fancy pair of scissors.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Hmm.
do you want me to take you seriously when you printed your own fucking business card? Like, I don't care that you're retired, but has your business card always been this way? Or you just ran out and you're in between batches or something? Because I'd be embarrassed to hand.
Some people might think it's quirky.
Um, Landscape designers have a hard enough time being liked. I don't think putting your card on a fucking piece of paper helps the situation.
I,
So,
I got an interesting business card from Action Home Services. It's a
what?
complete metal business card with it cut out. I don't know if you can hear it. It's metal.
I can see it. Yeah. Where'd you
Seems
get
like
that
a
from?
very fancy. I got it from the president.
Oh, wasn't he on the podcast?
Yeah, he was. It even says the president.
So did
Oh,
he?
I put the number there. Shoot, I should flare that out.
Oh, whatever.
I guess it's public. I don't know. Maybe. I don't.
Well, what's he going to do? He's going to get some work. He's going to be happy as shit. That
Yeah.
guy's got a huge machine to feed.
Hmm.
He wants as much work as possible. He's thankful that you're throwing his fucking number out on this podcast for all 500 people that listen to it.
Did he
I,
explain why he gave you the metal business card? Or
Oh,
why?
this was, I don't know when this was actually, but I asked him to be on the podcast and he just gave me his business card and said, give him a call.
Do you think he has a hard time stapling it to the front of a Techo Block catalog if it's metal?
I bet.
Like, how does that work? I don't know.
Welded on.
Weld it on, yeah.
welded it on, yeah.
Fucking PL the card right to the top.
Do you think that the metal business card left you impressed, Mike, when he handed it to you? You're like, fuck, this guy's not fucking around. He's got a metal business card. Like, how did you feel when it was like the texture and the feeling? How did you like?
Well, I
How did you
held
feel
on to
about
it, so that it made me think. And then I looked online how much metal business cards cost, and it's like $50 a card or something.
What?
Yeah,
There's probably a place in China that can do them much cheaper.
I'm sure. Yeah, actually, I can check that out.
$50?
Yeah.
On a side note, have you guys seen this video from last week at Easter from the White House? Like they were having some kind of egg rolling thing that's traditional Easter, and then afterwards the president gives an address, and Donald Trump gets up and he gets off topic because I think he probably has dementia because he's 80, and he starts going off about Iran and their military power and how they're weaker and they bomb the shit out of them. But the whole time, a guy in an Easter bunny costume is standing beside, waving its head, and I'm like, you couldn't have made that up on AI. Like if you were like making something funny, like totally fake on AI, you wouldn't be like, make Trump give a speech about the war in Iran and slaughtering civilizations while the Easter Bunny is standing beside him. Like, but that's actually happened. It's not even fake. Oh my God.
The Easter Bunny sanctioned the message.
And then there's a video of him sitting on the stairs with a whole bunch of kids that are doing the egg roll thing, and he's signing their eggs and stuff. And he's like, "I don't use an auto pen like Joe Biden. Joe Biden used the auto pen." And he's giving these kids a fucking lecture about Biden and the auto pen. These fucking kids are like 5. I'm like, oh my God. This
You have
guy
to
is
indoctrinate them while they're young. You have
got
to
to get
get
them
them
on
while
your
they're young.
side. You got to get them on your side, I guess. Like, full court press all the time. Easter Bunny's beside me or not, I'm bombing the shit out of you. Fuck you. Give a fuck about this. Fucking Easter Bunny. Shut the fuck up, man. We got to talk about bombing the shit out of this country so that oil can be. I want to know how much of Trump's money got invested in fucking oil companies before they bombed the shit out of Iran.
How much money do you need though? Like at some point, money stops
Carney,
meaning.
Trump, those kind of people, they need unlimited amounts. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Because I don't have enough money. But I figure at a point you have enough money. I don't know what the number is, but
Or does the
Australia,
goalpost keep moving?
they
Do you
maybe
want
it
more
does. My
different things?
goalpost keeps moving all the time.
Yeah.
I think my equipment goalpost is fucking for good. Don't think we need anything else. But the money goalpost that never seems to come to get where you need it. Unless maybe you have 50 million, probably be enough. Enough so that you don't have to worry about working ever. That your money can make you money. Then you just have little projects. Fuck around at home.
50 million's the cutoff?
Probably. Maybe less. 20 million. Like, what? When do you start making enough interest to cover all your expenses? You know, I don't know what the number.
yeah.
You want to be able to spend at least, I don't know, what do you say, 50 to 75 grand on vacations a year and come home and not have to worry about your mortgages and stuff. You want to spend 12 weeks vacationing. Come home, not worry about your mortgage. Everything's taken care of. I don't know.
I don't, yeah, but are you always worried about running out of money? I don't know.
Well, not if you're living off the dividends or the interest that your money's making. Because then you're not touching the principal. And that's a great way to live. Don't know if I'll ever get there, but a man can dream.
I don't know. Maybe you adjust your dreams.
No. That's the whole point of having dreams. You don't adjust them.
No, like move the goalpost. Like it's not enough even once you reach.
Maybe that's the sickness of being a man or a contractor or something. You can never just have enough. I don't know. Or maybe for some people, for motivated people.
Yeah, it might be from. Was it Rockefeller when he was asked how much is enough? And he just said more or something like that.
Yeah.
How much money is enough money? And more was his answer, or something like that.
Good answer. Well, he's already got more than me, so
Oh, he's dead.
there's that. Well, yeah. Still.
He was
Maybe.
like the richest person in the history of the world or something. If you cover it by inflation or something, and he subdivided all his monopolized companies, and yeah, he was yeah.
He controlled about 90% of US oil industry and had a net worth of roughly 1% of the US economy. And when asked how much money is enough, he said just a little bit more.
That's a good answer. I like that.
For 1,000 years, men will still say this was their finest hour.